Besties. Hi! New shirt! Who is this? Hello? Hello? Who is this? Hi. It's your girl, Brooke. How is it going? Oh, speaking of, okay, I did my nails. They're not perfect. Don't look too close. Look back here. But these are the nails that I decided to do for my trip. They're not my favorite nails that I've ever done, but they'll be really good for ASMR, really tingly for the sounds and the visuals and all of that. So it's fine, but yeah, I did them last night and I forgot my peely base coat at home. So I couldn't even do that. I was just pissed. So I could not do them the way that I was like, oh, I can finally do them in a healthy way. Couldn't do them that way this time, but that's okay. It's okay. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Today is the day, besties, that I am doing my trip. I mean, my trip is like starting today officially, and I get to see my friend. I'm so stoked. I'm about 4 hours, 15 minutes away. I've been in communication with the host of the Airbnb, and I've been like, hey, like, can I check in early? Like, what's the tea? And he just texted me again, and he was like, can you text me closer to 12? I was like, okay, like, can't you text me closer to 12? Like, when you know, just let me know, you know, like, as soon as you know. I just would like to know, because right now my ETA is 1:08, and I get there, like, the check-in time is 4 o'clock. So I was just like, can you just, like, let me know? Because otherwise I'm gonna have to find something to do for 3 hours, which is fine. Like, it's totally fine. I just would like to know if there is a possibility that I can check in early. Like, I'd like to know as soon as possible so I know if I have to, like, fart around or not. But we're on our way. There's this video idea that I have for this trip that I want to do with the person that I'm meeting up with. You guys. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited for it. It's one of those, like, girl in the back of class plays with your hair, and it's like a role play, but it's like a POV. It's so good, and it's basically gonna be like me gossiping and, like, playing with the girl's hair and maybe scratching her back a little bit, tracing with a pencil on her back, like, really relaxing personal attention, but then also, like, gossiping and spilling tea, like tea that's like high school tea, you know, where it doesn't matter. I think that's, like, the fun part of those videos is that you get, like, hot tea, but it's hot tea for, like, a high schooler or a middle schooler, instead of being, like, tea that's super serious, like most of the tea today, where it's like, oh, this person's a predator, and, like, you know, this person's getting a divorce, like, all of that. It's just not as, like, fun tea, but this is tea that, like, it's just silly, made up, and it's just fun. So I've been sitting here, like, thinking of the tea that I'm gonna spill. And I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited to spill it. And I'm gonna keep it all a surprise from her, so she's not gonna know. She's not gonna know what's coming. But it'll be so funny, I think. I think it'll be really funny. But yeah, I have such dry skin. Just right there on my nose from, like, having it be so runny and, like, always having to, like, blow it from my allergies and stuff. So I have, like, dry skin right here. But I did do a heavy moisturizing mask last night. I did some self-tan. I did my nails. Shaved my legs. Who is she? Who is that? Oh my God. Yeah. Exciting stuff. I also got a message last night. From another person you may know. And this person sent me a message on Instagram last night and was like, listen, don't think that I'm crazy or anything for bringing this up, but I got this awesome idea to go on a trip with you. And I was just like, I don't think you're crazy at all. I'm literally on my way to go meet somebody else off the internet and do a work trip with them. So like, I was just like, don't call me crazy. Like, you're not crazy. And if you are, I am. And she was like, oh my God. So yeah, we are going to start planning something fun, me and another creator, which is just so fun and so exciting. I just can't believe it. Like, that is the highest, you guys, the highest compliment that one could give me is like, hey, I was just thinking about how you'd be really fun to travel with. Me? What? That's so, I mean, yes, you're not wrong. It's just like that vibe comes off, you know, on camera. Like, that's so cool that somebody would look at me and be like, I want to go to Florida with her. I want to go to Vegas with her. I want to go to California with her. I want to go to like the mountains with her. Like, it's just all of those things. It's just like, yes, oh my God, like so fun. So yeah, immediately said yes to that. Immediately was down to do that. I sent CJ a screenshot immediately and I was just like, please say yes, Dad. And he was just like, who is this? And I was like, oh my God, CJ. Because like all of my YouTube friends, he like hears me talk about them, but he's very dad. You know how you can be friends with somebody for like 15 years and your dad is still just like, is that the one with the blonde hair or the brown? Like, dads just don't know. Dads are silly. And so he is very dad. He's always just like, which friend is this? Is this the latte one? And I'm like, oh my God, dude, come on. And every time he sees Lori Latte, he's always just like, who is that? And I'm like, this is the only one you remember her name. It's Lori Latte. He was just like, oh, I thought she was. And it's like, no. Gosh, he's just, this man. I'm getting mad at him and he's not even here. He's so pissed. Oh, funny. So funny. But yeah, trip starts now. I'm on vacation now, baby. Just so you know, Vacation Brooke is activated. Vacation Brooke is here. She is ready to party. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, yeah. I am just, well, I was just thinking, like, there was something I was thinking, and I was like, it's hard when you make videos like this because it's like, did I say that? And then it's like a detail that you're like, I shouldn't have said that. So if I did say that, I'd be like, that would be bad. So it's like, I need to, but then you're just like talking, you know? So you don't like actively think. It's just like stuff spills out of your mouth. And then later it's like, oh shit, did I spill that tea? Did I say that name? Did I reveal that detail? And so now I'm just like, oh shit, did I say that? And I have like vlogs from the last several or the last few days where I don't know what I said. So hopefully I didn't say anything I didn't want to say. I'll have to watch them all back now because I just got paranoid, which is a bummeroony and a half because that's literally me just listening to myself talk for probably 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours worth of content of just me sitting here talking. I'm gonna have to listen to that shit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having to listen to me? Oh, by the way, you know what's so freaking funny? I'm starting to lose my voice because of how much I've been talking on this road trip. I'm by myself. I'm by myself, losing my voice from talking too much to myself. I mean, come on. How much of a narcissist can you be? That's just crazy to me. I told CJ and he was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm like, I know. I'm not lying. It's real. I'm definitely feeling the ouchies. And then sometimes when I talk, it's like, you know. This is giving, this area right here is giving Children of the Corn. It's giving, yeah, it's very much Children of the Corn. Yep, that's what I would say. I was going to say Derry, but Derry is where, Derry, Maine is where it takes place, not Children of the Corn. But Children of the Corn, I think that it also uses the term Derry, where like on the sign it says, oh, Derry is 7 miles this way. I think that's like an Easter egg thing. But either way, it is giving Children of the Corn. It's giving Malachi. It's giving Isaac. It's giving he wants you to, Malachi. Like, it's very much Children of the Corn here, which I love. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My candle coming out this fall is Children of the Cornbread. It's one of my new candles. It smells like hot honey cornbread. Ooh, fresh out the oven, baby. So yummy. Oh, it's so good. It's such a yummy, homey smell, you know? It's not too sweet. It's not too savory. It's just a very nice, like, bready, sweet, like a sweet bread smell. It smells just like honey cornbread, so, yeah, but, oops, excuse me, I burped. Yes, but honestly, what high praise is that to have gotten that compliment? I mean, that wasn't even a compliment, it was an invitation, but to have gotten that invitation to be like, hey, you seem fun. You seem correct. You seem smart. Oh, Brooke is fun. She's great. She only has one flaw, and it's that she talks about herself in third person when she gets excited. Oh boy. Yes, very good. Good stuff, good times, good people. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, you guys, I shit you not. I shit you not. If it was not for my safety and my protection of my family, if I were like a single Pringle and I had the money to hire like a security guard just to like make sure that there were no creepies on the internet trying to kill me, I would literally go on trips with you guys. Like 100%. I would be like, you guys, who wants to go on a cruise? I'm booking this cruise. It's $300 for 5 days. I'm gonna be there. Let's all book it together. We'll get rooms on the same hallway. We'll go out for drinks. Like, Deanna Gialetti does that. Zoe Rowe does that. TikTokers of all kinds do that stuff now, where they like partner with different companies and go on cruises or go on trips like to Italy with followers, and I'm just like, what? Like, that's so fun. If I could, because I would be so happy just to Zoom call with you guys. If we could do like a collective Zoom call and all just talk. But if we could go on vacation, you know what I mean? We could tear this shit up. We could have so much fun. You could see me shake this ass. Like, it would be so great. Oh my gosh. And I swear, I'm like a really fun person to go on vacation with because I just don't care. I just don't care about anything. Like, whatever you want to do, I'm like, okay, that sounds fun. That sounds great. And I'm also the best vacation partner because I like my alone time. So if we're together for like a week, chances are there will be like 2 days of which you do not see me for the majority of the day, because I just kind of disappear and I do my own thing and I like lay in the sun and I listen to the waves, and then I come back and I'm like, let's go, you know? Like, I don't need to constantly be with people. If I like to have my own time to recharge, but it's also just like a good quality to have, like, I think when you go on a long vacation with somebody, just to have that time by yourself and not feel pressured to like have to be with them constantly. Like, my friend Spencer is great at that. My friend Rochelle is really good at that too. Like, my friend Rochelle is good at like just super go with the flow on vacation. Just like, yes, let's have a good time. What do you think we should do? I think we should do this too. Like, very cool and chill. Spencer is really good on vacation because he will literally just disappear. He'll be gone for like an entire day or like 5 hours. And then he'll show back up and like be a gem and like ready to hang out with you again. But it's funny because he'll just like disappear. So if you're ever on a vacation with him and you're like, God, I just wish I had some time alone, oh, he'll provide it. He will make sure to make himself scarce because he likes to explore and all that. So he actually goes on vacation with my ex and his family every single year. And he doesn't go on a vacation with me at all. So I haven't been on vacation with him in a long time, since when was that? 2015, I think, is the last vacation that I took with him. So it's been a while. It has been a long time, but I would like to do that again. If I could take Rochelle and Spencer on a vacation together, and like, ladies, leave your man at home. I would leave CJ at home. Rochelle would leave her man at home. Like, we could just go on a girls' trip. Me, Rochelle, and Spencer. If I can be one of the guys with him, he can be one of the girls with me. It's fine. But yeah, that would be so killer. There's something so magical about getting your friends together who are not friends with each other and just like sitting back and being like, oh my God, they're having a conversation. Oh my God, they like each other. Like, it's just fun, you know, to do that. You know, it's fun. But enough talking smack, but it is funny, isn't it? That like, because, okay, so here's what happened. So in 2015, I think it was, I wanted to surprise my boyfriend at the time by going on a cruise, because he was going on this family cruise. And I wanted to surprise him by just like showing up on the boat. I thought that would be really funny. Like, if me and my friend Spencer specifically just showed up. And I wanted to like surprise him and make him happy because like we were inseparable and loved each other so much. So it was like, we didn't want to be away from each other for a week and a half or whatever. So I was like, how cool would it be if we just showed up like in the room next to his? And so we had to coordinate with his parents. We had to coordinate with each other because I wasn't old enough to like have a room by myself or stay on the cruise by myself, even though I was literally like 20 years old. But you have to be like 21 or so. Spencer was actually my guardian on that trip. He had to sign papers to be my guardian and make sure I didn't drink. So yeah, it was just funny that, yeah, we did that. And it worked. We showed up and we surprised him, and we were like, okay, we're coming on every family vacation from now on. And then we broke up. So I got kicked out of the group. Got kicked out of the group. I was not part of the crew, part of the ship. That's fine. That is fine. He was such a good guy. If he happens to ever watch this, he's such a good guy. Not Spencer. But my ex. Oh my gosh. I feel very blessed. I've had such good exes. Like, there's not a single ex that I've had where I'm just like, F that guy, you know? There are some choice words I have with certain people, but not like, yeah, my 2 long-term boyfriends that I had in the past, they're both like genuinely just good people. Not good like for me, like obviously we're not together for a reason, but just good people, good hearts. CJ's got a really good heart too, and he's a good guy to everyone he knows and stuff. So I'm just really lucky that the three long-term partners that I've had in my life, like if I include CJ too, because he's my current partner, they're all just really good people. That's for sure. Very lucky about that, because I'm 28, you know, I could have had some experience-a-roonies at this point in my life. I could have very easily been with somebody who was abusive or, you know, just in general, like a dick or like somebody that no one wanted around. But everybody's always loved my choice in men, which is great, which is really great. So, yeah, lucky girl. I know that it's always that thing where it's like, would you rather get back with your ex or like lose one of your feet or whatever? And it's always just like funny to me how people are like, I'll cut off both of my feet. Like, I'm not getting back with my ex. And I'm just like, I'm lucky, aren't I? I'm pretty lucky. Because I would never cut off my own foot. You know what I mean? Like, they're good people. They're good stepping stones in my life. And funny enough, my friend Spencer's mom actually said that to me once. She said, the relationships that you have are going to be the stepping stones in your life to the person that you're eventually going to end up with. And the person who's she called him your Superman. And she said, the stepping stones, like some guys will be a stepping stone and others will be your Superman. And you never know which one is going to be which, but hopefully, I hope for you that you have not very many stepping stones and that you can get to that Superman, because that's what I wanted. And she was just very wise when she said that. And so I always think about that, like when I see other people in relationships, and when I'm like sitting back and thinking about it, I'm like, stepping stone or Superman, you know? Yeah. It's weird. That looked like a police car from really far away, but it's like so not a police car. Yeah. I also am missing the state fair. The Minnesota State Fair is going on, but I'm going to try really, really hard to get back in time for it. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I've been really lucky. Damn, I just got sad. I just got sad. I was going to say I've been really lucky with my friendships too, because there's not a single friend that I've ever had that I'm like, oh, fuck that bitch. You know, there's nobody like that. But then I got sad because I was like, I am that friend. in some of my previous friends' lives, I am that friend where they're probably just sitting back like, fuck that bitch, you know? That's not fun. That is not fun, but dude, all you can do is grow. Every shitty decision you make, every stupid thing that happens in your life, you just grow. Everything's, stop. I don't know why I'm doing that. Like, I just lean to the right, I think. As I lean to the right. But I think everything in your life, see, I did it again. Gosh darn. Everything in your life is a stepping stone. Everything. And you never stop having stepping stones or making stupid decisions or feeling like a kid. That's something that's been really, eye-opening and really hard for me to learn, because I look at myself now, and I was talking to my mom about this at one point, and I was just like, Mom, I still feel like I'm not gonna hit him. But I was like, I still feel like I'm a kid. Like, especially when I was manic, I felt this way, where I was just like, oh my God, like, who gave me the right to be in charge? I just felt like a little kid. So I remember having this conversation at that time, and I do not feel that way today. That was only a manic thing. When I was manic, I was literally just baffled. I was like, who put me in charge? I can't parent. I can't have a house. I can't have a job. Like, I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. What do you mean? Like, I couldn't believe it. And I just felt so out of place, and like I just wasn't capable of anything. And I do not feel that way today. I feel like a badass hot mama today. Tell you what. I feel great today about my confidence and my place in this world and how powerful I am and what a great mom I am and all of that. But at the time when I was talking to her about this, she was like, Brooke, that's how I still feel. I'm 55 years old, or at the time she was like 53 or 50. Yeah, 52, 50, 54, something like that. But she was like, that's how I still feel. I still feel like a kid. And I was talking to, I think CJ was talking to his dad or something, and he kind of said the same sentiment, where he was just like, I still feel like I'm, you know, this old, or like in my 20s or whatever, in my 30s, I don't remember what he said. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh damn, no, I'm not. And it's just like so bizarre to me that I can feel this way and still kind of feel like every once in a while I look around and I'm like, where's the adult here? Where's the adult in the room? Like, I have to make all these appointments myself. I have to be in charge of everything. I have to make all these big decisions for my daughter's life. Like, I still feel like just a kid. And then I make a dumbass mistake, or I say something stupid, or I put my foot in my mouth or whatever, and I'm just like, what's my age again? How old am I? I still feel so young. And I guess that never goes away. From what I hear from people who are a lot older and a lot smarter than me, it never goes away. You always feel like you're 20. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh wow, I'm not 20 anymore. I'm getting older. Somebody commented on one of my TikToks. This is a whole thing, you guys, this tea about my TikToks. Stupid. But there's this whole thing that happened where I did that on purpose. I was swerving around a dead body, not a human. But on my TikToks, I did this like awesome TikTok where my boobs were jiggling. They were great. They looked fantastic. And at Best Life by Brooke, if anybody's like, I need to see the boobies. But yeah, great TikTok, super fun. It made me feel good. And somebody commented on this and said, girl, you are way too old for this. And I commented back and I said, I might be too old to make the TikTok, but I'm too young to give a shit, or I'm too young to care, or something like that. She just responded like LMAO or like a dead face or whatever. But it's so true. Like sure, I'm almost 30. I'm still in my 20s, so anybody calling me too old for anything can fuck off. But it's like, I'm too old to shake my boobs. Why? Why? Are you ever too old to shake your boobs? To me, that's the same thing as saying like, oh, she's too fat to wear that outfit. Or, oh, he's too skinny to be with that girl. Or, like, she has too, like, I don't even know, like, she's too hairy to wear that shirt or whatever. Like, it's just like body shaming to me, or like ageism. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something yucky where it's like, you're too old for this. Why? Especially when in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm like 20 years old, maybe like 19, 20. Too old. I'll show you too old. I'm too old to be wearing baby diapers and saying goo goo gaga, but I'm not too old to shake my knockers, okay? You're never too old to shake your knockers. You can be too young to shake your knockers. I'm not too old. Shut up. I feel great. I'm young. I'm youthful. I'm fresh. I have the Botox, okay? You can't tell me that I'm old. Wrinkles? Where? Look, this is me raising my eyebrows. I can't. That's the joke. I also can't furrow them. Watch. That's funny. Well, anyway, friend, you guys just make this trip go by so fast. I keep telling CJ, like, this is the easiest road trip I've ever had. I end every night, not because I'm tired or because I'm like, oh, I can't go on anymore, but just because I'm like, well, ain't got nothing else to do, better stop. Like, and it starts to get dark and I don't want to arrive at a place super late at night. So I've just been stopping at like 8 o'clock every night. But like, I've felt really good. Like last night, easily could have made it all in one shot. Easily. Why are you pulling over? You got a body to throw in those woods or something? What's going on with you? As I'm glaring, I'm like, lots of copperoonies out today. None of them after me. At least not yet, thank goodness. I'd rather not get pulled over on this trip. So I've really been safe. Like, I have not been speeding. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, this has been the easiest trip. Easiest. I could have easily done it in like a day and a half, but I'm glad that I didn't choose to do that and that I chose to like extend the drive and get hotels and stuff. I am grateful for that and glad to have done it because, oh, I'm so itchy, you guys. So itchy. So I'm grateful that I didn't do that, but sorry, it's just so itchy. Or I'm grateful that I did drive and like take my time. But that being said, like, this has just been the easiest, best road trip ever. And it could have been finished in a day and a half, which is interesting because at home, I fall asleep while I drive sometimes. Like, that sounds bad to say. I get so tired that sometimes, there have been times in the last couple years where I have literally had to pull over and pass out because I'm so exhausted while I drive. And the other day I was literally like, I had to drive for maybe like 15 minutes, and 10 minutes into the drive I was like, I had to call CJ and talk to him and have him talk me through it because I fell asleep at a stoplight. I was just so I was so tired. So I was like, I don't know how this drive is gonna go because I am so exhausted all the time. And that's on getting no sleep. So I realized that I need to get sleep. I know. Not an idiot. I know. It's just hard because it sucks and it's boring. It's so boring, bro. I hate sleeping. I hate it. But I am going to make a lifestyle change and start getting more sleep. That being said, mark these words, in about, I'm going to guess like a year from now, I'm going to be so in the habit, so in the routine of getting like so much sleep at night that I'm literally going to look back on this moment and I'm going to be sitting in a vlog with you a year from today and I'm going to be like, do you remember how I just like didn't sleep for 8 years? And I hated sleep and I thought it was so boring and such a waste of time, and look at me now. I love sleep. I get 10 hours a night. Like, I genuinely feel like that's going to be my story. And I'm excited for that because I know that my body needs sleep. I recognize that I need sleep to function physically and mentally. I need sleep. The body needs sleep for whatever stupid biological reason. It needs sleep. So I know it's just boring. Oh shit. Somebody is drug smuggling. There are 3 cop cars that pulled over a semi-truck. 3 of them. Number 4 is right there. Oh shit. Oh, smuggler. We've got a smuggler, you guys. What else could that be? Literally, what else could that be if not drugs? Tell me. Give me one good reason why 4 cops would just pull that guy over. You can't. Because it's drugs. Drogas. Is that a cop behind me too? Hope not. No, it's not. Just making sure. Because I'm pretty sure that filming yourself is a distraction and illegal. Because I think like the hanging down, like the distraction thing is like not illegal. It's probably frowned upon, but like whatever. But I think the hanging of the mirror, like the hanging tripod mirror that I have, is illegal. Because you're not supposed to have anything hanging from your rear view mirror, apparently. And that's only been a law for like 40 years. Remember when people used to do that? Like before I was born? Remember the good old days? The good old days before I was born, where people would hang like dice from their rear view mirror and like their, what do you call it? Air fresheners. They would hang them from the rear view. Now you can't hang anything from your rear view. Which I get. Oh, this road here is called Smoot Road. It's like smut. I need to get a book while I'm here because I didn't bring any of my smut with me. Ridiculous. How am I supposed to get through a week without smut? I mean, I do every other week because I don't read nearly as much as I want to. That's another goal that I have. I want to read before bed every day. I want it to be part of my nighttime routine. I want to drink a cup of sleepy tea and read 10 pages of my book before bed every single night. That's my goal. I cannot be in this right lane. That's what I've decided. I can't be in this right lane. I hover too far to the right. I can't. I don't know why. I'd rather be like over here. I'd rather go into the ditch. Or no, that's not true. Because I yell at CJ for everything. No, but I yell at CJ for doing like the opposite. Because he always like hovers to the right. And I'm always like, CJ, we're gonna go off the road. And he's like, well, I'd rather go off the road than go to incoming traffic. And I always like fight him and say the opposite. I'm like, well, not me. apparently me too. Just don't tell him. He doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to know that he's right. That he's right. I didn't even say those words. Did I? You didn't hear it, right, Bestie? No. No, no, no. Well, I cracked open a Celsius right when I left. I haven't drank any of it. So believe it or not, this is all non-caffeinated Brooke. And that's why I'm fun at parties. That's why. Electric. Ooh, cool names on these street signs. I tell you what. Let's see. I've been driving for... Oh, I'm so itchy. I didn't take any allergy medication today. Anyway. Yeah, it's just dry. It's like dry skin, but you can't even see it. It's not like flaking off or anything yet. It's just dry. Yeah, I've been driving for 1 hour and 42 minutes. So I have 3 hours, 36 minutes left. This is gonna fly by, you guys. Holy cannoli artichoke doodle doo. Literally gonna fly by. Let me know what you think of my nails in the comments. I know that they're really similar to like other nails that I've done recently, but I just wanted something with the texture to make the sounds and all that. I just wanted to have that little extra oomph for filming videos. Yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful, so lucky. So hashtag blessed. Yeah. And can I tell you what? Can I tell you another thing too? I know she watches these videos, so it's a little weird, but like, literally my best friend, like, I am so lucky to have her, and I'm so grateful for her in every conceivable way. Like, she said to me the other day, she was like, you're my comfort person. And I was like, that's literally how I feel about you. Like, she's just my comfort person. And it's so nice to be in a place where, like, in our friendship, where we miss each other if we're gone for like a few days, or if we're gone for a week, heaven forbid. It's just like, it's sad we miss each other. And for so many years, because of different boyfriends that I've had and like being so engulfed in those relationships and neglecting her for so long, we didn't have that. And so it took us a while to build back up to it. And it's just really nice to have that kind of friendship and to be in each other's lives. Like, we're so lucky. And I can only hope that I make her as happy as she makes me, and that I can be as good of a friend to her as I possibly can, and give her the love that she deserves. That's all I can hope for. And that we'll be friends until until one of us dies. Like, which is a whole other thing. Getting older, dude, like, your friends die. Your family dies. This is literally like that Barbie meme where it's like, ha 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 ha, do you guys ever think about dying? Like, that's what this whole vlog has been. It's just been like, ha 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 ha, but I'm a terrible friend. Ha 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 ha, but then we die. Like, that's literally the whole vibe. Well, anyway, that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa, that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa, trying to know myself, anything. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. So, I think I'm gonna, once I start singing, that's when I'm like, it's time to end the vlog. It's time to end the vlog. Because that's That's when I'm like, okay, she's too far gone. She can't. Oh, the deforestation. That's so sad. Yeah. The name of the city on the Children of the Corn movies is really quite bothersome to me that I can't figure that out. That's still what I'm thinking about. But I love you guys. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your favorite animal in the comment section down below and tell me why it's your favorite animal. For me personally, my favorite animal is Passport, and all of yours should be Passport too. For personal reasons, my favorite animal is Passport. She's the best dog in the whole world. I love her so much, and I miss her so much. I hate not having her sleep with me every night. And you know what's cool, you guys? I know it's been 2 days, hear me out, I know it's only been 2 days, but I have not had a mentee, a mental breakdown. I have not had a mental breakdown yet. I feel like every time I travel by myself, something happens where I have a mentee, a little mental breakdown. I call it, I'll have a little bit of a mental breakdown. Because usually it's not my fault, but usually something happens. Like at one Airbnb that I stayed at, I had to call the police and have them do a walkthrough of the house because I was just like, I think somebody was in here while I was gone. Another time I saw my first stretch mark ever while I was at an Airbnb by myself. My first ever stretch mark. Lost my motherfucking mind. You know how many stretch marks I have now? 700. But at the time, I was like, oh my God. Like, I could not handle the stretch mark. I could not handle it. And so I had a mentee. And then another time, it was snowing so bad on my way home from an Airbnb. It was snowing like a blizzard, so I couldn't drive anymore. I'm a Minnesotan, so I can drive in the snow just fine. But a blizzard like that where you can't even see, I was like, oh, okay, so I have to stop. So I got myself a hotel room. The hotel room was in the middle of downtown. So I had to park in a parking garage like 2 miles away from... It was probably only 1 mile, but I got lost because it was a blizzard and I couldn't see and I was panicked. So I was literally carrying my bag and my suitcase in the blizzard for 2 miles without a jacket because I wasn't prepared for a blizzard or being outside. No hat, no mittens, nothing. And I couldn't find my hotel room. I couldn't find my hotel and I was just like, oh my God. So I had a breakdown then. That was a bad one. And I remember somebody commented on my video after that, or like my Instagram story or something, and they were like, are you sure going on vacation is good for your mental health? Because every time you go out of town, you seem to have a breakdown. I was like, bitch! You know? Then I have a vlog up on my channel from when I went to North Carolina a million years ago, I think in 2016 or 2015. I went on a road trip by myself to North Carolina, and I ended up having such a mentee, a little mental breakdown. I never call it a mentee, but today it just sounds right. And I had a little bit of a mental breakdown, and I ended up filming like a vlog about it. I don't remember what it was about, but I'm sure it was about my body. I'm sure it was about my body. And yeah, I had a breakdown, filmed it, and then left to go home early. Idiot. Stupid. I think maybe that's why I didn't have a breakdown this time, because so many of my breakdowns have been like, okay, I'm alone. I have this time to myself. Oh my God, look at my body. I'm a mess. And now I'm just like, this body, honey, please. I may be the biggest I've ever been, but this body, is fine. I'm good. I'm sexy. As I'm like, I'm good. But no, seriously. seriously, like, this is not my angle. But when you see me from my angle, like, hold on, Bestie. Okay, you can't tell, but I swear to you, I'm hot, okay? I'm hot as can be, and so that's probably why I'm not having a mental breakdown. Anyway, have a good day. It has only been an hour that I've been talking to you. It feels like 5 minutes, but I'll talk to you more in a little bit. I said that yesterday, though. I was like, I'll talk to you guys in a second. This vlog is just getting long, so I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on, and then literally just never turned it back on. So we'll see. But I've got 3.5 hours left. I'm sure I can come up with more things to talk to you about. I love you guys. You're the best. You're the best ever. Did you know that? Hold on, I need to make a face for my thumbnail, because it'll be something about like my exes or something. You know, I gotta do something like that. Something like that. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.